Alright, so this is a video that I've been waiting to do for a little while now, and because they finally released the bracket, we can do it. This is AJ Plays Home Run Derby Predictions. I would have done this much earlier today, but the problem was I was at my my house trying to help with the renovations. And long story short, the place is a bit of a disaster, but we're working on it. This is basically my 2023 MLW Home Run Derby Predictions. If I go 15 for 15 on these picks, someone just give me a lottery ticket right now, I'm gonna win you 100 grand. 1, Heath versus Gus. Watch, this could be the first one, and I possibly will lose the very first one. I have a feeling this could happen and backfire. This should be pretty self-explanatory. I think Heath is going to take this from Gus. I love Gus, but Jonah Heath has won a home run derby, and he was in the finals last year as well. In 2 home run derbies, he's been to the finals both times. This is Jonah Heath to lose. And then going against him, the 4-5. This one's a good matchup. Dallas Allen versus Brendan Jorgensen. As much as I like Dallas Allen, and I feel like he definitely has gotten himself in a much better physical shape this season, give him a lot of credit for that. I still continue to do so because I've dealt with obesity and like being overweight all my life. Brendan Jorgensen though, this guy's been on a tear the whole season. I do feel like Brendan Jorgensen is going to go on and take this round from Allen. I think Brendan Jorgensen is going to move on to round 2 to play Jonah Heath. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this one is a little bit harder to do. 3 Kyle Schultz versus a 6 Alec Warda. This is off the wall. I would be calling this is the longest shot of all time. But I think 2023 is the season that Alec Warda destroys his home run derby demons. He's going to knock out Kyle Schultz in round 1. Call it a hot take. I think Alec Warda does it. You could say go with the safe option. I feel like if I go with the safe option, it's gonna go to I think this one might be one of the easier to decide matchups along with Heath versus Gus, but this one should be pretty simple. We got Tommy Coughlin versus Jack Agner. Jack Agner has trouble swinging the bat and he's batting around like 111 right now. Meanwhile, Tommy Coughlin just had a player of the slate caliber series. He won player of the slate, batted 455 with like 4 home runs in that Philly series. Yes, the ballpark was smaller, but those were still moonshots. They would have left the ballpark at the Meadows. This is Tommy Coughlin's. This has to be Tommy's round. You give Agner meatballs. He will slug meatballs. We know this. But Tommy Coughlin, bro. Doesn't matter what you throw to him. He's going to destroy it all. I'm going number 2. Like, Tommy Coughlin will go on to face Alec Warda in round 2. Moving to the east side of the bracket, this one, all of these matchups can very well go either way. Even Ryan Cratch versus Daniel Schultz. Daniel Schultz has been garbage this entire season. Ryan Cratch won the home run derby last year. Ryan Cratch was an MVP, and Daniel Schultz cooled off as the season went on. However, you're talking throwing meatballs, hitting home runs. Who's got the better wiffle ball swing? We have seen this, even though Dan is having a mediocre season, but by his standards, awful season. They're still both very good hitters. This is the master against, like, this is Cratch against his master pretty much. Like, this is Schultz who brought him into the league. This one could very well go either way, easily. But if you go against, I feel like you can't really go against last year's reigning derby champion. You really can't do that. I think I'm going to go with Ryan Cratch. Like, you can't not go with Cratch. Bro, why is Chadwick not in here and why is Cheatham? Bro, why is Cheatham in here? Why in the... Because I didn't even look at this bracket that closely until now. Like, what the hell? Okay, this is a good matchup. 4v5, Robles v Pearson. This is probably the best matchup in all of round 1. And I really like both these guys. Because Robles, he's the best wiffle ball player on the planet. And Pearson, he has been definitely emerging this season. Say whatever you want to say. This guy's an MVP candidate. He's a leading MVP candidate. Like, I'm going to do a whole video on MVP candidates. And actually, both these guys are in it. I think Robles is definitely in it. It's Jordan Robles. And as for Jackson Pearson, bro, his stats are... They say a lot more than we actually see, bro. This guy's actually been dominant as hell whenever he's been playing. So this can go either way. I feel like whoever wins this can actually knock out Cratch in round 2. And because I'm a Jackson Pearson fan, I'm going to say Pearson takes this one from Robles. Now, we got 3 Chris Cheatham against 6 Sawyer Bean. As I just said, why the hell is Chris Cheatham in this derby? Kindly enough, he's not been hitting the ball well whatsoever this season. And Sawyer Bean, this can go either way. Both these guys are kind of mid. Okay, I know Drew Davis couldn't make it, but Bean and Gus are the representatives for the Cobras. That's actually pretty crazy. Because this can go either way, can I just say Jimmy Norp will move on immediately and win rounds 1 and 2? It doesn't matter who wins this. I got Norp knocking them out and going to the semifinals. I've hated on the Gators so much, and I got one Gator going through, so let's just put the Cobra through. Sawyer Bean beats Chris Cheatham because I literally have no idea who can win this one, and it doesn't matter to me because none of them are winning round 2 against Jimmy Norp. Because what's the next matchup after that? The next matchup is literally Jimmy Norp versus RJ Walgan. I feel like Trevor Bonham, AJ Ackerman, they could have been a better representative for the Magic here other than Walgate. Wow, Magic and Cobra's representatives are kind of bad. Walgate, you're on the mound. You're stellar. You're incredible. But we just saw your hitting talent. You are not that great. I don't know how good he is actually at hitting. Because maybe four at-bats is a small sample size, yes. But you're going against Jimmy Norp. Walgate, we don't know how well you're going to adjust. And it's Jimmy Dan Norp, who I said last year, between him and Cratch, whichever one would win that would go on to win the whole thing. I said Norp would win it and then win the whole thing. Norp lost it to Cratch, but Cratch went on and won the whole. Jimmy Norp is the best player in MLW. I'm picking. You can't change my mind. You can't say Robles. You can't say Cratch. You can't say anybody else. Jimmy Norp is the best player in MLW. You can't change my mind. So if I didn't make it clear, I got Jimmy Norp moving on to round 2 to play Sawyer Bien. Moving back to the second round for the West Side right now, we got Jonah Heath against Brendan Jorgensen. Definitely a very good matchup because Heath, he's slowly starting to get better, and again, home run derby guy. This guy's always great. Brendan Jorgensen is playing on a different level this season. He's been very, very good. Very, very good for his standards. I think I still got Heath. And this one's no disrespect to Jorgensen. This one's actually one of the few tough decisions I've had to make so far. I'd still give this one to Jonah Heath just because he's much more experienced and knows what he's doing in these home run derbies. Warda versus Coughlin. I want to go ahead and say Warda once again will win it. I gotta stop being stupid. I gotta stop being stupid now. I think Warda will sneak in. He will take one round. I don't think he'll win the whole thing. And if he wins the whole thing, you know what? I'll eat my words. But this is Tommy Coughlin's, bro. With the way Tommy has played this season, with the way we know he hits, Tommy Coughlin is winning this and moving on to round 3. Just gonna make one thing clear right now. Thank God I edit these videos. Holy shit. The amount of freaking bloopers that this video can generate alone is stupid. Cratch versus Pearson. Give me JP. Yeah. Dude, this is JP time, bro. I love this kid. He's playing incredibly. I got him beating Cratch, okay? This is going to be a very close one. And he knocks out Robles. He can knock out anybody else. Cratch, he could definitely knock out if he beats Robles. And I think, I'm not saying Cratch is going to be gassed after round 1. I'm not saying Cratch is not built for this. But I just have this feeling that Pearson can knock out Cratch, and Pearson is going to go on to the semifinals. And between Sawyer Bien and Jimmy Norp, no disrespect to Sawyer, but I said this even when I was debating your round 1 matchup. This is going to Jimmy Norp. Easy. This is Jimmy Norp any day of the week. Now this is where it gets interesting. This finals, so first off, I thought Tommy Coughlin last year would go to the finals against Jimmy Norp. I thought that would be the case. I think he lost in like round 1, round 2 maybe. He tanked my bracket. I think between Heath and Coughlin this year, this could be a coin flip. I don't know. And I'm not saying that, and this is not like, oh, they'll get destroyed by Pearson or Norp in the next round. No, because all 4 of these guys that made it, these are the actual tough decisions now. You need to have that gut feeling. You need to just know enough. We don't know, because all these guys are great. Why are there 2 D-backs here? How did, the D-backs are... Why are the D-backs so good? I just made this video. Why are the D-backs so good? Heath's a home run derby guy. Heath is very much a home run derby guy. I don't know about Coughlin, and I kind of want to go 15 for 15. I got Jonah Heath going to the finals. Let's just say that. I got Jonah Heath to the finals. Pearson and Norp. Okay, this would... a few years back, we had a whole Diamondbacks finals. That was between Shima and somehow Shima... Was it Shima? I know Shima, Norp, and Heath were all in the Final 4. It was a Diamondback, dominance all around. But... yeah, I think we're going to make that a new recurring thing. But... Am I going to say ride or die JP? I think I'm going to say ride or die JP. You know what? No. Jimmy Norp is yet to win one of these. Jimmy Norp is hungry to win one of these. So not only am I going to go ahead and say Jimmy Norp will win the semifinals against Jackson Pearson, and that'll be close. That's going to be close. But Jimmy Norp will take down his teammate. We're going to jump right into that. Heath versus Norp, incredible finals matchup. But I got Norp winning. Again, 2 years straight, I got Norp winning. Last year he did it. He's due for one. He's due for one. I don't know why he hasn't won one yet, but this year he's due. He's got to win something. He's got to win eventually. Jimmy Norp has to win a home run derby. There's no way he's the best player in MLW right now. Could go down as one of the best in history. He's won an MVP, multiple All-Star appearances, manager of his team, won 2 World Series so far. He could win a 3rd this season in 4 years. It's in 4 years of being in the league. He's got to just add 1 home run derby title to that resume, and I honestly think this guy, he won half the awards in 2021. Understand that. Okay, we'll put it like this. Whichever one of Pearson and Norp win in the semifinals is winning the whole thing. And that worked last year with Cratch versus... That was bad. But Jimmy Norb wins the whole thing. Jimmy Norb will win the home run derby. This is my final bracket here. I don't know why guys like Gus, Walgate, Cheatham, Agner are here. If the Magic needs representatives, bro, Bonham and Ackerman would have probably been my two picks. So on that note, that's gonna be it for this video. The home run derby is coming out tomorrow. So you guys, like, you see this now. Like, there's a reason I didn't post on my Instagram immediately, because I'm like, this is perfect, so I can actually explain why. Because there's some people that like have Agner beating. There's someone who had Agner beating Coughlin. I don't know who it was, and my thought process is like, how and why. But you don't see anyone explain that, so I'm happy I got to do this for you in a video form, so you can actually see like what I'm saying and actually understand. So yeah, I got Jimmy Norb going on to win the whole thing. He'll take out Walgate, Bean, Pearson, and his teammate Heath in the finals. On that note, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm gonna see you guys all next time. Peace out.